What is your preferred name? Like, what do you want to be called?
Jitson.
Jitson. All right. Well, Jitson, your next question is just tell me a bit more about yourself.
Um, I don't really do much. I just play Xbox, hang out with my friends, and smoke weed.
Pretty standard pastimes. Let's see here.
Yep.
What do you like about Minecraft?
I think it's a fun game that everyone can kind of get into. Older people, younger people. Pretty much every one of my friends plays it. Everyone's pretty much played some kind of Minecraft at one point in their life. At least the newer generations.
Yeah, it really is a great game. It's a lot of fun if you have a lot of people. But the next question is, what do you hate about Minecraft?
Um, there's not a lot of things that I hate about Minecraft. More, there's things that I would change. Because when you play with friends that aren't trustworthy, they're my friends, but I don't trust them. I wish they had like locking mechanisms for the chests or something. They still haven't added that.
Actually, I think there's a way to do that, but it's far too advanced for me.
Yeah.
Um, what are you good at? Like this applies to both in real life and Minecraft.
Uh, good at guitar. I'm good at riding cars. I'm good at building cool ass shit in Minecraft. I'm good at making people laugh. Sure, there's more. Probably not. None more that I can think of though.
Well, I noticed guitar. I'm sure uh, that's something I would suggest actually investing in. Don't become a musician though. They don't make nearly enough money.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
This is a follow up to the same question. What are your weaknesses? Like, what are you bad at, both in game and in real life?
Um, I would say I'm a little stubborn, but that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't think I'm bad at anything in Minecraft.
Oh, I'm sure with a little bit of self improvement, you can clear up all of the weaknesses. Let's see
Yep.
here. What are your future plans?
Don't really have any.
You just kind of live in day by day.
Yep. Wherever life takes me.
I can understand that. What do you listen to, like music wise, while you're doing pretty much anything?
I listen to a lot of different stuff, rap, indie stuff. Um, I listen to pretty much every genre though. Rock, metal, rap. I mean, name anything. I pretty much listen to them.
What about any general song preferences? Do you have like a couple of favorite songs?
My favorite songs. I really like Don Toliver. Escape by Don Toliver. A good song. Cherry Colored Funk by Katia Twins. Pretty good song. Siegfried by Frank Ocean. That's another good song.
For the record, I have never heard of any of those, but probably after this, I'm probably going to go and check some of those out.
Pretty good. I recommend them.
All right. Here's a easy question that you've kind of already partly answered. What would you like to see in Minecraft? Name like 2 or 3 other things in like locked chest.
Yeah. I would like to see more mobs that you can like have farms of. You know, everyone has the cow farm, everyone has like potato farm, wheat farms for trading, stuff like that. I want them to add another mob that can be used in a daily form like cows are, like sheep are, stuff like that. And another thing is that I wish that they would fix the caves because I liked a little bit how before it was kind of the smaller caves. I think they're way too big now, which I didn't really like when they did that, but you know, one of those things where you take it or leave it.
Yeah. Have you also noticed how like all the most recent updates aren't actually like adding in anything? It's generally just aesthetic updates.
Pretty much, yeah. They they've missed out on a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I mean, Minecraft used to be so great.
Uh,
Anyway, the last question is generally just something quick and easy to kind of round this interview off. Do you have anything else you would like to say personally? It could be like a plug to a YouTube channel or a Twitch account, or just get someone to follow you on something.
nah, I don't, to be honest. I don't do social media. Just play Xbox.
All right, pretty cool answers. I will say, it was really short, but it was entertaining. It was nice to have you join me for this interview. Thank you, Jitson. And for
Thank you,
right
man.
now, I guess it's goodbye.
Alright, sounds good. See you.
All right, thanks, man. Really. Off of like the actual recording, um, sounded a little nervous, man.
Oh, did I? I'm high as
Yeah,
hell.
you constantly kind of like said the word but I'm not gonna punish you for that. Um,
Oh,
but
yeah,
but
I'm
yeah,
just high
thank
as
you
shit.
for these actually decent questions. Like the last time I had a person do these interviews, he would seriously just like leave the like he would just go for like 3 or 4 minutes at the time, and then come back, answer one question, and go. That interview had to be scrapped.
Holy shit.
And he was
It's
really
fucking
weird the
weird.
entire time. He was like making weird ass noises too. I swear, these kids, they get crazier every year.
Yeah, so what kind of, what's the interview for? What should
Generally,
we do?
it's an interview to kind of like get a grasp of how players are enjoying the game. Of course, you know me personally, I'm a small time YouTuber with a very small audience. I'm kind of trying to get a footing in, so uh, pretty much getting my name out there and also talking to new people is the entire point of this interview.
Yeah. Oh, pretty cool.
But yeah, no man, for real though, thank you. Uh, Honestly, I appreciate having actually decent, cohesive answers.
Yeah.
But yeah, for right now, I guess it is goodbye. If you want to add me, we could probably play for some time soon in the future. Hell,
That sounds good, man.
I might even invite you back for another recording or two.
Alright, sounds good. I'll make sure to get extra high, and then I start to talk a lot, actually.
All right, sounds good, man.
Alright, peace out, man.
See ya. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. The first thing is, what can I address you by, or what can I call you?
Um, can address me by however name you like me to name. By whatever
Uh,
you like to call me.
hmm. Normally, people never let me pick because that's generally a bad idea. Um, I guess I'll just call you 22 for the duration of this video because I can't really think of anything creative right now.
Yeah, we'll continue on then.
All right, the next question, pretty easy, pretty easy. Tell me a bit about yourself. Like, what do you do in
Oh,
general?
I'm still going to school right now. It started this Wednesday. Um,
What
look,
grade? You in high school, middle school?
it's
I hope.
higher ed. Higher ed, high school. Yeah, high school.
Yeah, high school. All right. These next two will be about Minecraft, and they're pretty similar. So, um, what do you like about Minecraft, and what do you hate about Minecraft?
Mm, Like about Minecraft is creativity, and I really hate Minecraft, but I hate how we don't get advantage of mods that PC players do. We just add a disadvantage, and the
Uh,
com and the community doesn't like to listen to us because we're the console players, right? Which give us a downside. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. Actually, because of that, whenever I'm doing like general like recordings and I want to play with mods and stuff, I have to like number one set up my own realm, which costs money, and number two get a computer so I can actually get the mods on there.
Hmm.
So yeah, and it really sucks because at one point we did have modding capabilities.
Well, I never played till then. Started on Xbox 360 long ago, but just didn't play on then until I get Xbox One.
I remember the good old days of the 360. I have yet to boot mine back up, and it's been about a year and a half now.
Yeah, the good old days.
All right, this next question is what is your strengths? Like, what are you good at, both in game and in real life?
In the game, not really good at anything, but I'm good at creativity, and in real life, uh, it's usually socializing, walking, engineering. Not very good at engine. Yeah, that's all.
All right, pretty safe answers too.
Could you tell me about yourself?
I generally do that after the interview.
Oh,
Whatever they want to know about me, I let them have that information.
yep.
Uh, Sixth question on my list is what are your weaknesses? Pretty similar to the last question. What are you bad at both in game and in real life?
Oh, finding diamonds. Kind of hard now. So it's quite slow.
Uh,
I usually quit the game. I just try to play another game. Try to come back, but it doesn't work out. In real life, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm good right now.
Quick little thing about the diamonds thing. If you want to get diamonds now, it's a lot easier than it was back on 360. All you have to do is mine straight down, which I know counterproductive when it's advised against it, but now your likelihood to run into lava is a lot less. The only thing you have to worry about is, giant ravines underground.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, move on.
What are your future plans?
Oh, I would like to be a chef, but
A
in
chef.
general, yes, I like cooking. But
Safe
cooking is
career,
not,
safe career.
yes.
Everyone's got to
Okay,
eat.
yeah, but it's not really my phone. Expensive nowadays. Inflation has gone up a lot because I can't buy anything.
Well, that's the thing. It depends on where you live. But in most places, yeah, you're right. It's expensive. Like, they're seriously jacking up the prices.
That's why I just grow my own food now. I started growing food in the garden. It's going tomatoes, cabbage. I like cabbages, but it's called. Yeah.
Uh, I've had cabbage like one or two times, but I've never really eaten it a lot. The next question is, what music do you listen to while doing anything?
Um, usually it would be Minecraft or what else? It would be yeah, it's quite Minecraft. Just Minecraft. Not now, just on Spotify. Because I
So,
don't like to
what you
listen to the
just
old things.
you just listen to all the old Minecraft music?
Yeah, all of them. When I'm only playing Minecraft, nothing else.
Yeah, I can understand that. Have you heard the new ones yet?
Uh, I've heard them on the disc in Minecraft, but that is don't not different enough.
All right. What would you like to see in Minecraft?
Um, mod capabilities would be quite good. Basic
Yeah, I
craft.
understand that.
Um, I don't know.
Starting off with modding capabilities, as I've already told you, we actually had that at one point. It was pretty simple to do until it wasn't, and then until it was impossible.
Oh, well, so you just gotta use a PC then.
Yeah, it's straight up spend a lot more money, and that's the only way you're gonna be able to do it. But at that point, just play on PC.
That's what I say to all my friends. Just play on PC if you want to get more mods.
Yeah. Of course, I do both because it's a lot easier to record on Xbox than it is a PC. All right. And the last question to kind of like round this all up, put a sweet little bow tie on it. Is there anything else you'd like to add to this interview? You know, you got the camera, front line and sinker. Anything you'd like to say? Any plugs? Really,
Oh,
anything?
don't make mistakes about on your life. Don't do drugs at a young age. Don't smoke. Don't do alcohol. Don't even vape. Vaping's quite not bad for you. I've done it once and it's really bad. I don't like it. I never liked it. Never.
All right. Well, thank you, 22, and no, also those were some really great answers. I've had something similar in the past. This interview is pretty much concluded. I will stick around in the party for a little bit afterwards. So anything you want to ask me, by all means, shoot away. But as for this part of the interview, yeah, goodbye.
Hello, hello.
And the first question, you've probably already heard this once before. What can I address you by?
Uh, everybody, my name is pronounced Gats. If you cannot pronounce that, most of people call me Hat.
Gats. I'm assuming I said that correctly.
Dude,
Gats.
very good.
It's not that complex. But yeah,
Some people
Gats
can
it
pronounce
is.
it.
All right, Gats. Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I am, I'm currently 25 years old. I, uh, I got done with my master's degree in engineering. Uh, Before current events happened, I used to be a police officer. Uh, I I am born an orphan. I was raised in the Russian military. Was deployed to Iraq when I was 19 years old and deserted from Russia roughly 8 to 9 months ago. I currently live in Hamburg, Germany.
A little bit of a backstory there. I was not expecting that from an Xbox player.
Yep, yep. Well, it's good to be honest, you know. You know what you are trying to sign up for, you know. Honesty is the best policy. That's what I was always told.
That is true. All right. Generally, for a person of your stature, you've definitely lived some life. I would honestly never ask you these questions in any other place in life, but for right now, it is a part of the interview, so.
Oh, don't worry, my friend. No harm taken.
Kind of sounds silly if I'm being honest.
Oh, you're fine. I've been playing this game ever since it came out in 2009.
Jesus, you probably got many stories, both about this game and real life. I'm gonna have to get a lot of information about you later. Let's see here. What do you like about Minecraft?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I feel like the best way to answer that is with basically Minecraft. Ever since it came out, it was built for community. And myself, I've been a part of many projects, many that have gone under, and many that have been continued, even beyond my time working on them. I feel like Minecraft is a place where people have free reign over it.
I like that answer. All right, Mr. Gatz. What do you dislike about Minecraft?
As I previously stated, infinite possibility means infinite chaos. So, for instance, I joined. You can cut me off if this gets a bit too far for you. I don't want to ruin your reputation, but
Oh, don't worry, there isn't much there to ruin.
I joined a. I was interested in this faction group post on Minecraft, being like, oh, I do enjoy myself a good faction server. I get in, the people start questioning me, like an interrogation, asking if I'm mixed racial, if I come from different heritage, if I am pure white citizen. I get in, it turns out they're all fascists of the red and black variety, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, I can read between the lines.
And the thing is about it, I thought they were joking for the first half. I thought it was a joke. But then when he started talking about his plan, it made me very uncomfortable and very, like, I've never felt uncomfortable in this game, but just, it was just very strange hearing it coming from a person. This is a kid's game at the end of the day, but it has possibilities for adults and many generations beyond that. But this was made for children, and seeing that is just very strange to me. Very upsetting, you could say.
I honestly am at a loss of words. Yeah, cat's got the tongue. For right now, I'll probably question you a little bit more about that because I am curious. What are your strengths? Like, what are you good at, both in game and in real life?
In game, I'm very good at making ideas, making those ideas go into motion and come to life. Uh, I'm also a very good authority figure. If you need assistance with something, I can usually put in some 2 cents to help that out, maybe push you in the right direction. And for real life, I'm very and very patient. And with my old line of work, you had to be. And being angry and being upset isn't going to solve anything. It's not going to solve the problem, you know. The problem is the problem at hand, and getting angry at somebody because they don't understand the problem is not their fault, is that they don't understand the task at hand. So you should go into a little bit more detail and try to push them in the right direction.
That's a very good, well thought out answer. Probably one of the best ones I've gotten so far. All right, Mr. Yats, your next question is, what are you bad at? It could be something that you just know you're bad at and you want to improve upon, or just something that you honestly can't just do for some reason.
This is a flaw, sort of. It's a blessing and a curse with Apex thought because of my old line of work. I am unable to process certain emotions. So, to give you some backstory, uh, in the Russian military, as I stated before, I was an orphan. And during your time in the orphanage, in this facility, they call it the Black Church, they give you a test. And if you pass this test, you get put into a special program where they mess with your mind, I could say. They re-scramble your thoughts into more. They they take out your thoughts and layer them brick by brick, if that makes sense, to make you more efficient, if that's the right terminology. What I'm trying to get at is that I'm unable to process certain emotions, and that makes me have a problem with connecting with people who have, say, lost a relative, dog just passed, etc., etc.
Yeah, so I could read between the lines. I can catch what you're getting at. I have a pretty similar problem processing emotions in a very similar way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So number 7. This is probably one of the interesting questions, especially because I'm really excited to ask you this one. What are your future plans?
In life or in game?
Generally, whenever answering this, people choose in life, but you can choose both.
My so I'll start off with a game. My goal in game is to become. I don't want to say because popular is a very broad term. I want to be sort of a person who people can look at as an icon and rely on. Sort of like somebody, like a beacon of hope, sort of. Like how sort of like how my like MindPixel in like CubeCraft or like these servers. I want to be like one day or one of the renowned people who is able to be respected because of things I have done. Because in my eyes, respect is the biggest accomplishment anyone can ask for. Respect and legacy are the two major things that you need to put forward in this earth to put forward the tradition and put forward your legacy. And for my real life, I I really want to try settling down for once. Uh, Ever since I got out, I picked up contracting for the German government, and I've been working with the SKS for a couple months now. And it's tiring, yes. It's hard work, yes. It keeps me busy, and I like being busy. But I one day soon, maybe in a couple of years, I want to be able to start a family and try to settle down and move on from my past life.
Very respectable answers. I have faith in you. Let's see here. Now here's an interesting one because I honestly am not expecting to like how you would actually answer this. What music do you listen to while doing pretty much anything? You could pick the topic, you can pick the song. Generally, I don't really care if you pick it by the genre, but I also would like to hear, if you do pick it by the genre, a couple of song choices.
Hmm. I believe music is a very powerful tool, and it's able to enhance your emotion. So for me, I usually pick um, to try to figure out, like, I listen to sad music a lot, like Toshka Vaisky was a Russian band, Ancient Facet, it's a German band, and Georgie, what's an American artist. Uh, but then like I also enjoy like old American music, like Praise the Lord and Pass the Ammunition. I love Frank Sinatra. Uh,
Same.
Great artist. Some of his older songs very underrated. Uh, Modern artist. Favorite song of modern era probably Ghost in Chicago. Uh, Good song overall, yeah. Just wide variety depending how I'm feeling.
There are a couple of bands I actually do recognize, like Joji. He is even in America, like we know him as a different name, um, because of like what his past was. But I have heard some of his music. Pretty good, if I'm being honest. Not my cup of tea, but they are pretty good. And Frank Sinatra, you can't go wrong with Frank Sinatra.
Hmm.
Number 9. What would you like to see in Minecraft?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I want I want Mojang to actually take care of their community one day. And what I mean by that is, let's say this last mob vote, the people, like, the people of America went full on, like, industrial revolution with, like, propaganda posters, flagging all over social media, bombing the comic section of the Minecraft voting page. The thing is about it is that I feel like Mojang is starting to become more of a corporate system than the small indie studio that Notch created. Because Notch is the father of Minecraft. He made it from scratch. He started up this company to bring joy and happiness to the next generations before him and after him. And the sad thing about it is that they have updated Java and they've left us in the dirt. Yes, they do update, but at the end, we do get fed the scraps of Mojang. I understand that, yes, it's cool that we were able to taste like newer versions, but we have to download a whole another game to actually do that. And that's where I feel like Mojang has stopped being the fun little indie studio what was created and more into a corporate power that they need to be able to like be able to just respect everybody involved. Like for say, they have banned third-party mods from their game, even though they're third-party. You can't stop a third-party program. They've tried to ban guns in Minecraft, which is also a third-party modding software. There's no guns in this game, to my knowledge, and that's what I'm concerned about in the future. Is that I just hope that Mojang will one day actually care about their community and be able to pump out constant updates and maybe constant features, because if one solo developer can make a whole nother dimension in 2 months' time, that is no excuse for a corporation with hundreds of thousands of people across the world to not care about their community.
I'm gonna step in a little bit here and comment on some of this. As you probably are really well aware at this point, all the recent updates, like from 1.17 and above, are, well, at their core, not even really updates. You could have pushed them all together. What they are is aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
They're aesthetic updates with pretty much no real effect on the main game. And the reason why I honestly believe it's taking so long is, like, they are confused where to go with the company. As it stands, once they were left to their own devices, they made like 2 good updates, 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 or 5 good updates. And as you said, Notch, yeah, he's gotten into some controversy, but I think even he didn't know where he wanted to take it, but he probably would have drove it in a better direction than this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, for right now, this is going to be the last question that I ask you on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you want to say to kind of top off this interview?
Yes. I actually thought of this when I was watching the previous interview. Um, Remember that if you are suffering from a bad time or something traumatic happened to you, don't make that, and I know this is maybe a little bit insensitive, but don't make that your main priority. Don't overanalyze it, don't overthink it. Try your best to forgive and learn from this situation. Because we are human, we make mistakes, yes. That doesn't make them reasonable or justified. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you, as an individual, should be able to learn from your mistakes or mistakes that other people have made what impacted you. Forgive that, forgive yourself, and move on. That's all I have to say.
Powerful, very powerful. Well, Mr. Gatz, the last thing I'm going to ask you, this time for real, is there any social media, YouTube's, or hell, even someone else's content that you'd really like to plug?
Man, um, to be honest, I really never thought that I would make it on YouTube. But if you really want to take a chance, and if you really want to, you know, follow me, uh, my at is Mr. Gats0 on YouTube. And if you want to get in contact with me on Discord, it is Gats, GHATS, all lowercase. And I want to give a shout out to my. He doesn't have social media or anything. I just want to give a shout out to my good friend Spider Lord. He's been there for me ever since I was a wee lad, and ever since I started my journey on this console. So I just want to thank him. And that's it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Yats. Once this camera stops rolling, like I said before, I always am down to hear stories and ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
For right now, so far as the stream is concerned, we're done here. I'm happy with all these answers. And, oh yeah. Peace.